Hey YouTube, we're here on Twitch. You can see Twitch chat over there. How do cameras work? There, over there. And we're on MTGO, a bit of a retro play here. We're going back to Mystery Booster. Of course, the famously fun convention and store packaged product that got utterly demolished by the world exploding, and so not too many people have actually played this too much. It's on it's on MTGO for one single week, starting today, which is probably yesterday when you see this video, and going until October 14th. So if you want to play it, you need to get in and play it now. And if enough people don't play it, it probably will never come back again, which would be very, very sad. But yeah, this is another of the Twitch stream replays, so you'll hear me talking to chat, you'll see stream raiders pop up, you'll see me do some other stuff, but it's fun to hang out, right? Yeah, the format is super fun from what I played of it. So I'm hoping that A, it sticks around, I'm hoping that B, cues fire. So I was just talking with Twitch chat for YouTube's sake. This queue is taking a long time, but part of it is because WotC didn't really advertise this. They mentioned a month ago that it was going to be on Magic Online someday, and then yesterday they announced it starts today and you have 7 days to play it. Which is sad. Hopefully it comes back for the 24-hour stream on Halloween, because I would certainly play that. Of course, I'm hoping that Innistrad shows up as usual. That's what we usually play a lot of on the 24-hour stream, because it's always around Halloween. But if you're watching and it's not yet October 31st, mark it on your calendar. 24-hour stream here on Twitch. Tons of giveaways. We've got Inked Gaming giving away virtual gift cards. We've got a ton of Card Hoarder bot credit. We got a bunch of stuff. And Brown Dandy, thanks for that 16-month resub. All right. So what do we got here? We got Ornithopter as our special slot, I guess. Dungrove Elder. What do you count? You just count forests, right? Yeah, you're just a big dumb hexproof forest dude. A lot of kind of mediocre combat tricks in this pack. I think I might just be taking the Dungrove Elder, to be honest. This is a phantom draft, so I do not keep the cards. As well, I should get up the thingy. This thingy. There we go. And make sure that that's in a reasonable place, which is probably here-ish? Yeah, here-ish. Vigor is amazing. 6/6 for a whole bunch. Trample. If damage would be dealt to another creature you control, you prevent that damage, put a count +1/+1 counter on that creature for each one. Vigor is pretty decent, actually. Yeah. So we can do the same thing that I do with every cube. I take green cards, find mana dorks, and ramp into things. There's a Lotus Petal sitting here, which is a way to ramp, I suppose. Obelisk Spider. So this is all about good draft skills, right? Because the archetypes don't exist. There's something like 1,700 cards in here. There are cycling lands. But I don't know if I want that for a Vigor deck. I guess red-green ramps, right? Bushwhacker. So like no to that, 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 no to that. Maybe. Those don't go on the battlefield. I guess we could just take a cycling land, I guess. Love that spider. It's not great, you just love it. It was fantastic in Hour of Devastation. It was a very good spider. Sure, let's take a cycling land. So I guess I forgot to look. A green card was taken, right? Yeah, a green card was taken, so the person over there was green. You're not great. You're not great. That just fixes. So what do we got here? We got a Locket if we want some ramp. We've got a Ziggurat if we want super fixing. We've got a Deep Freeze for removal. It's not a great pack, yeah. Yeah, Mystery Boosters is what we're playing. I honestly don't hate the locket if our plan is to try to get into Vigor. What was taken? There's 2 white cards, there's 2 green, there's 2 blue, there's 2 red, there's 2 black. So the rare and something. Ziggurat can't cast non-creatures. Yeah, but I mean, if I'm big, stompy green, I would be... It's the second Fling? Probably. Fling's not a good card. Fling is less than ideal. Jungle Barrier, what do? You draw a card. Okay. Greater Sandworm. I remember Greater Sandworm. Proclamation of Rebirth. Return up to 3 target creatures with converted mana cost 1 or less. No. Promise of Moonray. When a creature you control dies, sacrifice it. Make 4 spirits. No. Gravedigger is really good. Inferno Jet. Less than ideal. What is Vigor's graveyard thingy? Oh, it just shuffles back. I don't hate Gravedigger here. Promise of Boonray is actually pretty strong. Spirits don't fly, though. Spirits don't fly at all. If they flew, sure. I think I'm just on Gravedigger. Gravedigger is a great card. It's good in every format it's ever been in. We got Fixing. Oh, I remember Zada's Commando. I loved Zada's Commando. Significantly less good when there's not allies everywhere. There's a Snapping Drake, there's a Subtle Strike, there's a Terminate. I don't want to give up the Vigor, but I think we probably just take the Terminate. Yeah, you thought those spirits flew. Those are the bad spirits from Kamigawa. The 1/1 colorless, weird-looking tree things that just sit on the ground. Yeah, like we could just take Terminate and just maybe give up the green here. I don't hate that. How do I split piles here? Can you not split piles anymore? Just Black Market. 5 mana, whenever a creature dies, put a charge counter on it at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase. No. 5 mana? No. No. We're not about that. It's a Stallion of Ashmouth. What's the Impact Tremors? No. Pyretic Ritual. Rain of Thorns. I think I might just be on the Ashmouth here. Dark Coaster. Oh, there is a Gustwalker, but I don't want to jump around colors too much. I mean, white's not being taken because there's 2 white cards here, but it's also because the white cards have not been great. Yeah, Black Market's really overcosted. I'm just going to take Ashmouth. Dark Horse was always okay. Death Denied. Graveyard to Hand. Wild Nicatl. Healer's Hawk. Awful card. I might just take the Nicatl just in case we do end up black-green. We could be black-green splash red, right? Gustwalker flashbacks. Yeah, Gustwalker was really good. 2/2 with upside, the Vigilance one? Nah, I like Nicatl. Let's take that Nicatl. Reality Scramble. This card's bad. I remember that in the Mystery Booster draft that I did. Man, maybe white is open. Like, we've got an Aspirant here. What's the Genjus do? Are the Genjus the good one? When the Enchanted Swamp is put into the graveyard, you return the Genju, and this Genju turns it into a 2/2 Shade. That's not awful, right? What's the Umbra? We got Snake Umbra. That's the +1/+1. Oh, it's Curiosity Umbra? Oh, I don't mind Curiosity Umbra. Yeah, let's take Snake Umbra. So where's my sideboard in Magic Online now? Over here? Okay. So Ornithopter came back. We get Ornithopter Snake Umbra. We're not gonna Ornithopter Snake Umbra. Genjus are the good ones because you can recast the Genjus, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm probably just on the Druid. Queen's Agent, I remember always being like just begrudgingly playable in its format. Outside of its format, I don't know. We may or may not play this Krosan Druid. Lotus Petal came back? Cool. Welcome to the deck, Lotus Petal. This card's like 15 bucks on MTGO. We're not playing Scarab Feast, we're not playing Return. Let's take the Lotus. Guardian Shieldbearer, what are you? You're a piker, but you can Megamorph. And when you Megamorph, I get a counter on something else. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's a 3-drop because it's a morph. Alpine Grizzly, also a 3-drop. We're not going to play any of these cards. Let's take... I guess there's a chance we play Giant Spectacle if we're green-red. Impact Tremors, nope. And a Knight, nope. Because yeah, that's true. We might be somewhat in store, or might be somewhat in pod if we are in such a small league. Megamorph puts a counter onto itself, but Guardian Shieldbearer also puts a counter on something else. That's part of the not Megamorph rules text. Beastmaster Ascension. Ascensions are never good, right? Yeah. Dictative Erebos. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent sacks a creature. We got a Baleful Strix sitting there. Bramblewood Paragon. 2/2 for 2. Each other warrior creature you control enters with a +1/+1. Each creature with a counter. There's a time to feed sitting there that we will highlight. Vampire Hexmage in case we get the whatchamacallit. Beastmaster Ascension's great. You've got to attack 7 times and not have already won. That feels rough. Or wait, whenever a creature attacks. Okay, okay. So if I attacked with like 3 things, that's 3 counters. That's actually not bad. It sucks that we're passing a time to feed. But I guess, you know, how many of these are we going to do, right? It's around for a week. So let's have some fun. And let's hope that we don't find a thingy. You know, the combo thingy with the Vampire Hexmage. Alhamaret's Archive. Don't really like. Black or green, ETBs, you can reveal an elf. So it's just a duel for us. Anox Survivalist is fine. No. Tendrils isn't bad if we do end up green-black. Survivalist is decent. There's a chance that we're the only green-black drafter, which means we would get the Gilt Leaf back, maybe. And yeah, Survivalist does just deal with random things, and it's a main deckable card, right? And morphs are always good. Yargle, thank you for the 1-year resub. We could end up with morph synergies. Are there morph synergies? I feel like it's exceptionally bad to ever attempt to end up with synergies in Mystery Booster. There are 1,700 cards. 1,700. And you're a 3-drop because you're a morph. Ooh, I played this in my 1 draft. It was fun. It wasn't great, but it was fun. What do we got? So we still don't know what we are, right? We know we're green, and we have a slight leaning towards black. Hammerhand was good. I remember Hammerhand being good. Why was it good? It was good because it was a core set. That's why. That's why. We got Barge Sarge sitting there. Oh, yeah. Chaos drafts are different than Mystery Booster for sure. Yeah, Barge Sarge is nice. And like we could splash terminate. And we have a cycling land. Basically Cartouche of Zeal. Yeah, it was good in its format, right? There's going to be formats where that's just not good. I don't mind taking Barge Sarge and seeing where we end up. Reaper King? No. Spider Spawning. Valakut Predator. Slide Runner. I remember Slide Runner being slightly okay. There's not much here. Reaper King or Yulon sub. Well, if we just get a whole bunch of other Scarecrows, then we've got there, right? Spider spawning can flip the game, but you need to be building around it. Like, you really need to be building around it. That said, I guess we could take it. Yeah. Let's do Spider spawning. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Ooh, Dictate of Heliod. Ooh, Trial of Ambition. We're almost guaranteed not to be bouncing this back, so it is just an edict. It's a one-time edict, right? Yeah, our creature count's what, 9 right now? That ain't half bad. It's good old Prodigal Sorcerer sitting there. If there are synergies, you can go for it at Screen Black Graveyard. White red aggro is not a synergy. White red aggro is a constant. I guess we can take the trial and see what happens. Ooh, Stab Wound. We chose correctly. Also, I'm going to take a quick, hopefully 45-second break. Be right back. Angry, angry, angry dog. Urg Raiders is okay if we're going to be aggro. It's also human. It's just a giant growth. I don't hate Urg Raiders. What was Exsanguate? Get it up in chat for me. Each opponent loses X life, you get... Yeah, I guess that would have been decent, eh? Alright, so if we think that we're black... Each other warrior you control. One warrior, shaman, soldier, druid, zombie. I mean, it is just it's a bear. I think it's better than the Hex Mage. I think it's better than the Veteran. Whatevs. I don't remember seeing a Dark Depths, no. There's nothing I really want here. We could take this just in case we splash blue. Witchbane Orb is not good. Yeah, I'll take that. Depths is in the set, yeah. You can get Hexmage Depths. Hexmage kills walkers, but there's not that many walkers in the set if I remember correctly. I think there's like 3 or something out of 1,700 cards. Relic Crush for the side. Don't hate a Relic Crush for the side. Urborg Uprising. Explain yourself. Return up to 2 creature cards from the graveyard to your hand. Draw a card. 5 mana? Yeah. Ugh. Five mana. Has to be more, right? The rare mythic from after M15. Yeah, I don't remember. It is draw 3, but that's 5 mana. Is there an easy way to search this set? Untamed Hunger, I guess. What are you? Turn an artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. You're a 1/1 for 2? No thanks. We had significantly better, maybe. Thought Erasure, nope. Homunculus, nope. Alright, pack 3. Show me what you got. We get Original Drana. How's Original Drana? 4/4 for 5, flying. She's not flying in the art, nor does she have wings. X black black. Oh yeah, I remember Drana. Drana's pretty good. What's Carpet of Flowers? Beginning of each of your main phases, if you haven't added mana with this ability this turn, you may add X mana of any one color where X is the number of No. Deathhood Cobra is okay. Hoodie Bee is okay. Viscera Seer is okay. Covenant of Blood is okay. None of these cards are Drana. None of these cards are Drana. So we're taking Drana. Yeah, Mystery Boosters. She's not a bird. Yeah, she's not, because she's not flying. Make card art show what the creature mechanic is. Please. I mean, I guess I'm asking them from a decade ago to do that. More than a decade ago, right? World Wake. World Wake or Rise of the Eldrazi? One of the two. One of the two. We can wheel a cheap greenie. Yeah, like if we wheel Hoodie Beard, Death Hood Cobra, I'm pretty happy here. Pretty happy. That's Rise? Okay. Yeah. Right. World Wake looks basically like the Zendikar symbol, right? What do we got? We've got a Mana Dork. We've got an Evolving Wilds. 1/1 for one that can't block. Sack a creature to put a counter on it. Three flyer for 5 with Wither. Creatures your opponents control with counters on them can't attack or block. I'm kind of on like Pilgrim or Evolving Wilds here, I think. Carrion Feeder's better than I think. Just because it's like a sack outlet for creatures that are going to die anyways, I guess. I mean, we could sack a whole bunch of spiders to it. I just think there's no way that Pilgrim's going to come back around. It doesn't make green mana, but it makes mana. And if we cast it, we already have green mana, right? Well, I'll try out the Carrion Feeder. We'll see how it goes. Expropriate. 6 mana kill spell in green. Why? Oh, old magic. Demonic Vigor, no. Thornwood Falls, no. Mirrodin's Core, no. Frontier Mastodon, no. I'll just take Desert Twister. Kill stuff. It can kill lands, yeah. We're almost guaranteed not killing lands, but it has that option. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. It is basically in our colors. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be splashing red, red, red. Let's grab that Desert Twister. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw a card. Well, I do believe we're doing that one time. Lord of the Accursed. Zombie? Nightmare. Zombie spiders? No. Zombie. One zombie. Uno zombio. It might still be the pick. I don't really want an Arbor Armament. Barons is so good. Just because it cycles? Yeah, I guess I could see that. I guess I could see that. Balaged Scorpion, ETBs, you may destroy target creature's power 1 or less. Not great. Yeah, like this is kind of a free pick for us, right? I can see that. Desolation Twin. Now I want my my ramp and a Terry. What if I was green-white? Is this bot? There's no bot drafting on MTGO, no. Like, getting to 10 mana is not something you just casually do, but I could. Crawlers for warriors. Yeah, I guess we do have that warrior counter. Yeah, I don't hate that. Format's going to be slow anyways? No. This format can be quite aggressive. From what I've heard, aggro is one of the things that you kind of want to do. Take the Crawl Warrior. This is MTGO. It actually looks nice. Yeah, this is MTGO. Guildmage is good, but I really want the white part of it too. I could have seen Guildmage being the pick there. Well, now we just get nothing. Like, we can play an Alley Strangler, but there ain't nothing else here for us. Yeah, like Guildmage is amazing when you're green-white, and the green side of it is nice, making the token, you know, every turn or 2 a turn or whatever. But yeah, this format can be very aggressive. In fact, Chaos Draft in general can be very, very aggressive, since that's a very good, easy strat to just go in and be like, I don't necessarily know the cards. I'm going to take the 2-drops. I'm going to take the aggro stuff, and I'm going to hit them. The Crusher is a 6/6, but Crew 3 is very pricey. I never really liked that card at all. Dragon Scale Boon, on the other hand, is a combat trick that I liked. getting the counters on them and untapping is kind of crazy. So I think I'm happy with a Dragon Scale boon here. Put together a 4-color control with Dragon win cons. Nice. Yeah, if I thought Desolation Twin was expensive, how about an 11 drop? But yeah, boon is a very nice little combat trick. I played this in my my mystery booster draft that I did too. Merciless Resolve is expensive Altar's Reap, except you can also sack a land. That's not awful. Ember Weaver 2/3 flyer, as long as I have a red permanent, so I won't. So it's just a 2/3, or not flyer, 2/3 reach. I guess I could take a 2/3 reach probably for the sideboard. We get Hoodie B back. I'll take a Hoodie B. Let's get aggressive with our Beastmaster Ascension here. So we're not splashing a cycling land. Although maybe we are. What? It's just a tapped mountain otherwise, right? Yeah, actually we can do that, because then if we do draw a mountain beforehand, we can just cycle that away. Titanic Growth, probably not going to make the main deck. Grave Purge, not going to make the main deck. Neither of these make the main deck, and I think there's a chance that we're pretty aggressive. We'll take that. Yeah, we'll get the battle once the draft is done. It's pretty hard to run a battle during draft. We'll take the ultimatum, but we're not doing that. Yeah, I got there. I got there, Sidian. I came around eventually. So what do we got? We got 28, 27, 26. It's not really a land. So we've got like 2-ish, 3-ish cuts to make. Probably just cut this locket. It's not like we're needing ramp anymore. All we need to do is get to the vigor at some point. And then, I mean, maybe the Nicodle. Well, no, it's a warrior for the Bramble, and we might have a mountain and yada yada. Although, no, mountain is our splash color, so that Nicodle probably doesn't make it. Let's take Terry. Mind Funeral. And a light form. All right. So, I am thinking Nicodle comes out, because it's going to be a 1/1 for 1 a lot of the time. A lot of the time. Said that when you took it, it's likely mild. Yeah, I was getting modern blood rage there. MTGO, hello. Respond, please. Please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's move this over here. Let's get the battle run, because this is a 1-star of this weird training event that's going on. You like playing Untamed Hunger, but you're a monster? Fair, fair. Which is Untamed Hunger? Right, +2/+1 menace. It's the it's the I know nothing but aggro plan. Just like Giant Spectacle and whatnot. Look at that, we won the 1-star with Cayman Ag getting the most kills and most assists. 5 gold to everybody. Eternal Magician gets 3 flag bearers, and Jay Alora gets 3 archers. Yep, collect. Okay. Collect. Okay. And now we pick our battle. So yeah, we're just learning how to play Stream Raiders, which I guess is good. I think it just came, or is pretty close to coming out, or going into beta or something. I've been in the alpha this whole time. But yeah, add your unit, follow that link in chat. We'll get back to that battle in a bit. Yeah, so it's on Holy Strength plus Menace. I guess I don't hate that. Like, aggro can just steal some wins, right? And this is MTGO. We do want to win a little bit more. Oh, it's 3 mana. The red ones I'm thinking of are always 2 mana. Let's take the Nicodle out. So 26. Let's add our basics. 8, 5, 2. That's 8, 10, 15, 16, 17. So we need 1 more cut. I think it just went beta, so that's probably why we're doing it. And yeah, they have a mobile app now too. So what's our creature count? 15, and our creatures are relatively low. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind just stealing games. I'll win games however I gots to. However I gots to. Spawning's gonna be bad. Yeah. Like, spawning isn't part of our plan, right? What about Jamfran? Thank you very much for the 10-month resub. Yeah, we're doing Mystery Booster. There is a fair bit of removal in this set. From my very brief experience, I found that people tended to surprisingly overdraft it and end up with a deck that was like, removal! And a threat, please don't touch it. Am I happy with spider spawning if it makes 3 spiders? I mean, if it makes 3 spiders, then it's making 6 spiders, right? But I guess not. And then we probably want to cut a non-creature. Why do I feel like there's so few non-creatures in here? Play 1 mountain here. Yeah, because Petal would count as my mountain. I guess I could see that. Add in another swamp. Really like the Umbra. I mean, the Umbra's quite good. Are we evading at all? You could cut Urg Raiders. They are... like, we have become pretty aggro, which means the Urg Raiders are kind of our plan. I guess Krosan Druid's a card that I don't really care about. I think Krosan Druid might be our worst creature. I don't really want a vanilla 2/3 for 3, and you so rarely kick it. You think Spider Spawning is actually good with Beastmaster Ascension? Make them all 6/7s? Yeah, yeah. Like, would I be happy with 3 spiders if they're all 6/7s? I think I'd be pretty happy if they were all 6/7s. I'm putting Spider Spawning back in. Nuts to y'all. Nuts to y'all. Let's get rid of this Krosan Druid. And then... like, it might just be the Trial. Trial is just a sorcery speed edict. Cut Hunger. But I want to steal my wins. How do I steal my wins if I don't have cheap garbage auras? It is 3 mana. If it was 2 mana, it'd be a lot better. Then it would be what? I can't remember what it's called. Alright, let's go with that. Go back in. And let's see. I think leagues will hurt this significantly because, like you said, there's a ton of removal in this format. In black. And so if you just face 3 people from different pods who were all the black drafter, you're in trouble. Whereas if you're in pod, you're going to face like the 1 person who drafted black. We are going to play first because we know nothing but aggro. We know nothing but aggro. This works. Urg Raiders into Grizzly. Sure. Giant Spectacle is a better version of it. I can never remember what the difference was between Giant Spectacle and Madcap Skulls. Was Giant Spectacle +2/+1? For 1 in a red? Alright, let's try to have muscle memory here for MTGO. F6 passes my turn, but then I don't want to push it again. Yeah, you can draft not black sometimes. Alright, Urg Raiders. Vroom vroom. See what I mean? See what I mean? Opponent's on black. Prepare for the not but black. I'm supposed to play that in the second main phase, am I not? Oh, it's got a clause to save me from my own problems. Perfect. So 1/1 when it hits me proliferate. Alright, what are you proliferating over there, friend? Let's drop the forest. Smashy smashy. Get a Grizzly, pass the turn. And we get a This is not arena. I need to pay attention to the buttons I'm pushing closer. Because I skipped past my end step. Tandem Lookout. Loot? No, just straight up draw a card. Okay, so we'll let them soul bond this, and then I think we'll probably kill the Tandem Lookout. Yeah, I forgot to cast the Grizzly part because I skipped right through it. Part of it is because I don't have the sounds, because I turned the sounds down because the new sounds suck a lot. And so I don't have the audio feedback that I want. Yeah, we're just going to kill Tandem Lookout. I don't want them drawing. You almost always just press 1, not 6. I was pushing F2. And I pushed F2 one too many times because I was, like, mentally from years and years and years of playing MTGO, I was waiting for the sound. So I guess I just have to be a bit more visual. But hey, we get a turn 4 Drana. I'm going to make blue mana. Also, I did just hear the sound, I think, of this being sacrificed. And it's the old life loss sound. God, these sounds are bad. Yay, we won. I don't know how I won, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Did they mull? Like, what happened here? Okay, I can't see the game log. Okay. 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 I should reread Drana. Also, did I just win-win? 4/4 flyer, 3 black, target creature gets -0/-X until end of turn. And Drana gets +X/+0. Right. I still think that was an early concession. We just kill everything they have in play. I mean, we were only doing, what, -2? If they played an X3, they were fine. If they found removal, they were fine. I think that was a very, 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 very early concession. Let's go back in. Magic Online feels real weird. Like, I got that extra begin sideboarding pop-up. That click there was really slow. They can't cast X3s, basically. Well, they couldn't cast X2s. If we found another land, then they couldn't find X3s. Because remember, we had to sack our Lotus Petal to play that. I think it was very, 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 very early. Maybe not very, very, very early, but I think it was very early. Also, why is Carrion Feeder always the first one up there? Renegade map? Sure. Sure, her ability is X black, and we had black, red, green. We would have been on 5 mana. Did we have a 5th land in hand? Let's go with Forest. Thrumming back again. Because I was going to cast her on 5, but I drew Petal. Didn't I have Petal way earlier? Like, I kept a 3-lander. You can go back and check the VOD, I suppose. MTGO came out the same year as Attack of the Clones? Yeah. Ire Ruin Expedition, landfall quest counter, take 3 off, draw 2 cards. Well, that's not a bad quest. Alright, not all the quests are terrible. Basilisk Collar, that's a card. I had the Lance to curve her out on 5, but drew Petal. Huh. Yeah, I don't remember having lands in hand. Alright, so they're gonna proliferate quite a lot of counters onto that pretty quickly, eh? That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna pedal Hoodie B? Try to win real quick? I think so. Good old Magic cards. Don't draw your lands and lose. Drawn is close to top 10 limited bombs of all time. Outside of dumb rares that protect themselves. Taken one. Get another counter on your expedition. Draw your 2 cards. And then maybe we'll find a 3rd land to do nothing. And I mean, like, if that was not an early concession, what does that tell us about their deck? They literally don't have any removal in the entire deck? When Gurmag Drowner. Because if I'm spending my turn killing their creature each turn, I guess I only have like it would only be 2 or 3 turns. So what's the exploit here? Look at the top 4 and put 1 into your hand and the rest of the graveyard. I doubt they're going to do... Oh, you've got to sack this to draw the cards. Okay. Okay, so they are going to go for the... whatever that effect is called. Alright, what's going in your yard? Alley Strangler's pretty dark for a kid's game? A little bit. A little bit. Boon Brawler's a combo? Yeah, kind of. But it is a 4-drop. And we're just not going to get to cast spells. Let's be aggro. You get +2/+2, right? Yeah. Be aggressive, but I think we're out of this one. I think we're out of this one pretty hard. Collar's a yikes, yeah. I mean, we've got Anox Survivalist, right? But Anox Survivalist would require 3 lands to morph it. Drana's Emissary. Yike. Yeah, Mystery Booster is on MTGO. I don't think anybody knew about it. They announced it yesterday. It goes away in a week. I have no idea what the hell their problem is with properly announcing and running things like this. Alright, we found a 3rd land, but I really feel like it's pretty late. We'll drop this Alley Strangler. But I don't think we're getting anywhere. Why does it go away in the week? What's the point? I have no idea. Like, my best guess is that if they only give you a week to play it, then everybody who's interested in playing it will play it. And that will give them numbers on how many people are interested in playing it to allow them to know how often they should bring it back. Maybe, but who really knows? Yeah, I'll take 7. I think I just concede this one. Phyrexian Arena? Cool. Bye. Also prey on the FOMO. That's true. That's true. Drafting MTGO is kind of rough after getting Roost of Drake's 5th pick on Best of 3 draft on Arena. Yeah. There's better drafters on Magic Online for sure. Now, did we draft any extra enchantment hate? We got Relic Crush. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. And up to 1 other. For 5? Yikes. Yeah, opponent had a whole lot of good cards. Just noticed my MTGO profile picture and you like it? Yeah. Got that good old raptor. I mean, we saw Collar and we saw whatchamacallit, so I think I'll cut the spider spawning. I think that is pretty cute. I'm gonna play first. 4 lands, holy moly. Oh, and we get to go Paragon into Urg Raiders? Heck yeah. Just curving and drawn on 4? Yeah, it seems like it works, right? So this is going to be a 3/4 with Trample. Renegade map? Sure. Orzhov Basilica? Sure. Man, the bounce lands are in this set? Get in for 2. Drop ourselves the Urg, and then we'll turn this Ash Barrens into a mountain, I think. Nothing makes you happier in Magic than strip mining bounce lands. I could see that. I could see that. You are a monster. Man, and the bounce lands even like turn on the mechanic that this used to turn on. Frantic Search, sure. Draw 2, discard 2, untap 3. Revolt. That's the mechanic I was thinking of. Poor opponent not going to use that extra mana. I think they're going to use that extra mana, aren't they? Like, they only get to untap 2 instead of 3, but this one is kind of 2. So they're still getting 3 mana back. Thraben Foulbloods. 3/2. Delirium is them? Their graveyard. Their graveyard. And they've got instant... They've got 3 card types? Okay. So they're a 3/2 that could become a 4/3 mana. Sure, sure, sure. Been a while since I played with Delirium. I wish I could play Eldritch Moon right now. I loved that format a lot. Hoodie B, you happen to be a warrior. Well, we could actually trade off that Bramblewood since Gravedigger would buy it back. I don't think that's wise though. I think just getting Hoodie B down is better. Hoodie B with a counter. Hoodie B with a counter and trample. They have artifact in play to sack. Oh, so it's a 4/3. Sure, sure, sure. I mean, if they want to trade that with Urg Raiders, they can do that too. Not a mystery booster question, but still, where do we stand on pick order of MDFC? LSV grabbing Draining over other Deadly Alliance and Lord of Limiteds going so high on them sounds like insanity. I agree. I agree. I think they're way too high on them. They are very good cards. You should literally always play them. They are a highish pick, but I think those folks are taking them too highly. So they trade, that's fine. We're going to get Hoodie B with a counter on it. So it attacks as a 6/5 trample. Desperate Castaway is 2/3, but you have to have an artifact, that's fine. Gurmag Angler, sure. Sure. Well, let's see if they want to take 6. If we can kill Gurmag and buy it back, that's pretty cool. They just want to take 6. Fine by me. Let's get the Strangler down. Let's pretend that we have Terminate in hand. So the 5/5 is going to put a bit of a stop to us. We're going to need to find a way to finish here before our opponent goes off. Passing the turn with a whole bunch of mana up, eh? That's pretty good. So if we jam Totem Armor on Hoodie B, that makes him a 7/6. Ugh, I really don't like passing without doing anything here. I don't think we're doing anything here. Watching Lords of Limited color review, wondered who they draft with if they say that aggro isn't that viable. Lords of Limited, you do have to be aware they are very good, and they are also hot take central. If they didn't change their minds every week, they wouldn't have a podcast every week. So take things that they say with a bit of a grain of salt. Annihilate? Sure. That's fine. We can buy that back with Gravedigger. You know, if you want Lords of Limited's expert take on things, you kind of need to listen to their podcasts and watch their streams about 8 weeks into a format. Same thing with Ben Stark. Like, Ben Stark took Jwari Disruption over Nissa, saying that Nissa's unplayable and that the Force Spike card was better. And that's not true. He probably thinks that black-green is the worst color combination. I think I would agree with that, but I also think that thinking like that is a horrible way to play Magic. And what he meant is that he has preferences for blue over the Nissa. But he expresses it as Nissa's unplayable, take the Force Spike. Yeah, we're going to grab this Alpine Grizzly. And maybe Snake Umbra that up, because that gets through the 5s. That gets through the 5s. And then we can buy back later. But I think we're in trouble. Like, opponent is 5/5 dot deck. And that kind of stops the aggro plan, eh? Black-green just doesn't really come together how you want it for being the counters deck. That's been my experience. I've never really seen it come together. But I've been saying this a lot. The worst color combination is the one that's not open in your draft pod. And the best is the one that is open. If you start thinking black-green is bad, so I'm never going to draft it even if I open a Nissa, you're going to bleed some points a little bit. So I'm going to come in here, see what 5/5 we can get rid of. And then we'll buy back that Hoodie B. But I think we're super boned here. Like, we just don't have... Can't get through. In for 5. You don't build around Nissa, but you have a Planeswalker that's going to stress people out. You have a bunch of value off of her. Like, there's a whole lot of good things about her. Let's get Hooded B back. Yes, please. Drop the Forest, drop the Hoodie B, get a counter on it. Pass the turn. So now we have to get Hoodie B into the Feral Abomination. And then perhaps we turn a corner, assuming opponent has Stone Nothing in the 4 cards in their hand. Court Hussar, 1/3. Look at the top 3 cards, put 1 into your hand. Sure. Like, look at how much card draw and filtering they have. That's one of the big reasons I was so shocked by that, like, instantaneous scoop to Drana. Like, it must mean they literally have no removal except, I guess, Annihilate. Ooh, Basilisk color. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Not one bit. Hey, Beastmaster Ascension, how's it going? Nice draw. What does it do for us? We play it, but then what? Like, we need 7 counters on it. Like, what happens if we swing with team? They get rid of Hoodie B. I guess they get rid of Hoodie B here. They eat my Grizzly. They eat this. They block here. We get 5 counters. We lose 2 of our creatures. Well, actually... like, we attack with everything, and we're 2 counters away from this being online. Right? And they block Hoodie B, and they block probably the 4/2. They block this one, they block here, they take 2. Next attack, we get to attack in, and everything has +5/+5. Can they kill 4 of our creatures? 1, 2, they can kill 3 of our creatures. They can't kill 4 of our creatures. So, like, our next attack will have +5/+5 on everybody. And they will have lost... presumably their 2 Death Touchers. Like, at that point, every creature we draw becomes a massive threat. Death Touch on demand sucks, but they are going to also have to draw creatures every single step of the way. But our guys won't be small, they'll be +5/+5. Every single creature we have is +5/+5. If we attack with all here and then attack with 2 next turn. Every single creature in our deck will be big. Like, I just don't see how we're winning in any other way. Especially when they now know our game plan, right? Because, like, what's our game plan here? We have to top deck a creature, play it, now we have 6, pass the turn. We have to top deck a creature, play it, now we have 7, and then we attack in with everybody? Like, I don't like going 2 full turns hoping that they do literally nothing and that we explicitly draw 2 creatures off the top. What if they block Paragon, Menace, and Gravedigger? Paragon, Menace, and Gravedigger. Then they kill 3 creatures and we still have 2 left. I guess this one's exerted. Yeah, I'm coming in with team. This is another one of those situations where I think that not attacking is playing to not lose, whereas attacking is playing to win. Always yes. Always yield. Impressed by how fast MTGO became with the recent patch. It actually feels a little bit laggy to me. Alright, so they're going Paragon, Grizzly. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so exactly the blocks that I thought. So we take them to 10. Next turn, these are both 7, 7, 7, 7, 8. 7, 8 Menace. Sorin. Alright, well, that's pretty good. Planeswalkers are good and limited. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? You cannot look at their deck and tell me that them scooping Tadrana was correct in game 1 that early. I refuse to agree with that. Yeah, I must be playing against Kenji with how good everything is that they're playing. Boy, so they played out their hand. So here's this Carrion Feeder that's supposedly good. I can see it being good, just not in this situation. Bye. Thrumming Bird to put counters on Sorin? Sure. Well done. Well done, opponent. Good job. Land, stab wound, terminate. Sure. Well, I think the deck can work, but opponent's deck was kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Let's go in for another game, shall we? Let's go in for another game. Battle time. Yeah, let's get that battle going too. Man, oh, the play of Magic Online is so different from Arena. I feel way more invested in it and needing to pay a lot more attention to it. Unlike this battle that we just dominated at, AGL Zaka getting the most kills and most assists. We're going to give 6 gold to everybody, 1 Musketeer to AG, 2 Busters to John Redcorn, and 1 Paladin to P Dragon Master. Victory! Cool. Let me collect these things. Pop that down. Okay, so now we're on a normal map. So follow the link in chat. Pop your units down every 5 minutes. I'm going to go with a warrior in this row here. Pop those units down, and we'll get back to that battle. Oh, dear. Okay, so any land that we could play Einok down. I think this is just a keep on the draw. Keep. I know you like the MTGO economy better, but have you warmed up to Arena gameplay more? I've gotten used to Arena gameplay more. I think it's still killing Magic. Like, I don't like not being invested in the game. Like, not being invested in the games because they're just this stupid video game confetti exploding thing. It's not good. You know, not being invested because my currency is just made up gems. Not good. I would rather play MTGO, but unfortunately, they're killing it. They are murdering MTGO. And also, people don't watch MTGO. It's harder to watch. There's no Cardboard Live app. You know, can any of y'all read what this does? Bramblewood Paragon. Cool. Cool. That's my card. It is pouring rain and extremely sunny. Like, it is super bright outside and pouring rain. Huh. Well then. At least there is text there, that's true. Like, on my screen I can read them, and that is a huge bonus to MTGO, I think. So they're going to get all warrior EA, and we just don't know if Einok Survivalist has a target, so in game 1 I'm pretty happy to just drop it out. Are we in 2-1 mode? We'll try to be in 2-1 mode, but the big bonus for MTGO, of course, in Phantom is if we go 1-2, we still get half our entry back, which is amazing. In the southern US, you call that the devil's beating his wife. I've heard that before. What you got? Fertile Ground. Okay, okay. Opponent has the ramp that I wanted. Deathhood Cobra. Okay, okay. It's called Mushroom Rain in Russia? Interesting. Oh, for the Survivalist. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd also like to go 2-1 in the format. So this is Reach or Death Touch on command? Sure. Sure. Stab Wound. I don't think I'm desperate to stab any of those specific things. I think I'm going to come in because I'm happy to trade with anything they've got there. And then we could just drop Alpine Grizzly. I'd rather get Stab Wound on like a 3-3. Allegedly, mushrooms grow better after such weather. Huh. Yeah, so I'll come in with this. If they don't block, that's cool. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's true. A 2-3 is the best target for Stab Wound. Turn it into a little old 0-1. In for 2, they take it. That is fine by me. I'm going to drop this here, big old bear. Could even be a good Dragon Scale Boon attack next turn. Cittanul Wood Readers. 1/4 that they kicked, so they draw cards. Alright. I guess card draw has been in Green's area for a while. Yeah, I'll stab that. In for 4? Sure. You think this is a race? You think this is a race? This ain't a race. This ain't a race. It is Time Spiral, that's true. Specifically, it's Plane Shift. The one where they broke the color pie, right? So we're going to come in for 4, show them that this is not actually a race. So the trick with Stab Wound here is they just then block with this, which means we kind of have to stop attacking, which is a little rough. I almost kind of just want to Dragon Scale Boon them this turn. Like they come in with this 2/2 and I go, haha, no. Yeah, I don't think we have to Stab Wound just yet. Stab Wound's a card you both love and hate. Hate it because when you first started playing, you made a creature heavy deck, your friend had a deck with 4 Stab Wounds and was control. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. At least they made it uncommon in M15, right? It was common in Return to Ravnica. And that was no bueno. Okay. Okay. N0, thanks for that follow. Well, that's a whole lot of untapped mana. Oh, huh. For some reason I was thinking Dragon Scale Boon could be spread across 2 creatures, but that's not correct. But hey, look at this, I got a 6/4. 6/4 is pretty cool, right? Right? Get rid of all that. They didn't even add the white Planeswalker logo to every card? Yeah. Silhana Ledgewalker. Oh god, am I gonna die to Hexproof Voltron? Please no. Don't do it. Don't. No. Hunt the Weak. Rude. Rude. Well, opponent. Is it time for them to bleed out? No, it's time for us to Gravedigger. Gravedigger back that grizzly. Yup. Pass the turn. So Lur once had drafted Markov chain generated set. I remember that, yeah. What if they could make a format where cards were constantly randomly generated? Ultimate Chaos Draft? That would be a thing. In with a 1/1. I'll take it. Do you have a green spectacle card? 2/1 Death Touch, landfall lure a creature. Lure a creature of mine onto the basilisk. Sure. A-okay. A-okay. A land would be cool so that I could Ascension and Grizzly. But that is not a land. So I'm still not feeling any pressure. So I could Ascension and get a counter onto it. Has any Basilisk ever been as good as Thicket Basilisk? I'm not sure. They don't print too many Basilisks these days. So I play Beastmaster. I guess I just don't attack because they just bounce it off the 1/4. Their attack is nothing but a turn Timber. next turn we potentially drop 2 creatures. That seems good. Let's get the Ascension down. Pass the turn. When you were a kid, you used to get crushed by Silhana Ledgewalker with Wormweaver Coil on it? Yup. Hexproof will do that. Hexproof will do that. You'd think the Ledgewalker would be blockable by things with reach. Yeah. It's up on a ledge. Reach creature's just like, no. Yeah, I'll take 1. Can't stop me. Pass the turn. Cool. Give me that land. Yeah. Alright, so now I'll see if they want to trade this off, but I assume it's just going to bounce against the whatchamacallit. Always yes. Always yield. Sure. Sure thingarino. Let's get Mr. Grizzly down. Let's get Mr. Strangles down. I wonder if they are mono green or if they're just off a color. I figure there's every chance they're actually mono green. A morph. Oh, please don't be Anok Survivalist. Please don't. Okay, so landfall. You're gonna make my menace creature block it? I'm pretty okay with that. So, can't be blocked, right? So it's, I'm on an 11 turn clock. You got it. You got it, friendo. So now I'm thinking I actually do just stab wound that morph and get in for attacks here. Boop. Go away, morph. Also tell me what you are. It was a Kin Tree Warden. Okay, sure. That's fine. Yeah, if we find a green... Oh boy. If we find a green, I'll have to actually read this card again and see what it does. What do you do? So if damage would be dealt to another creature, not to Vigor, fog it. For every damage prevented, put a counter on that creature. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. In for 2, I'll take it. This is still not a race. Ooh, mountain. In for 6. Next turn, +5/+5. Turns all damage your creature's taken to counters. Yeah, it's pretty good. I will take 1. I wonder if our opponent hasn't read Beastmaster Ascension here. Our opponent read Beastmaster Ascension. We were never casting that Vigor, apparently. Alright, let's go back in. Let's go back in. This opponent has a less nutty deck, which is nice to see. Nice to see. Vigor is our secret. And we will keep it secret forever and never play it. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. This feels good. This feels good. I would much rather draft it in pod with friends, but this feels good. Unfortunately, probably can't draft it next week. It's probably gone by then, right? That's a hand. Hopefully we just drop top deck a forest and everything is fine. If we don't, we have 1 turn with a pedal. Yeah, when does Mystery Booster go to? It goes until the 14th. Who knows at what time on the 14th? But the 14th is next Wednesday, right? Yeah. Yeah, especially on the draw we keep this, and like, we can also just draw black cards and not green cards, right? I like this little spinny thing. Oh, no I don't. I thought this just meant it wasn't your turn. It instead means waiting for server. Oh yeah, I can check the League close time, that's true. Man, they found all the mana dorks, eh? All the mana dorks. Wait, no, no. I forgot that I could have cast a 2-drop here. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're all fine. We're all fine. We're getting used to new cards in a new program. It's all fine. It's all fine. Hey, Squirrel, how's it going? Didn't even need to play that pedal. So that you're a warrior, right? So we want to get down Bramblewood first. This trial is really bad against a mana dork deck, eh? They'll just sack their probably Elves of Deep Shadow. Morbid. At the beginning of each turn, if your creature died this turn, you may draw a card. Okay. And this can only attack with if they have Formidable. Sure. Yeah, MTGO. It's got Mystery Booster. How could I not play it? So you're a warrior or you're a soldier? Slightly different than a warrior. Well, I think we get a Hamlet Captain down. Man, that's every end step, eh? So even on my turn. Huh. Well then. Do I want them to draw a card? Not really? Pumped by Hamlet? What's pumped by Hamlet? Hamlet has to attack. And this is not. Oh, it's a human. It's a human. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. I get you. I get you. But I really want to morph that out. So what's next turn look like? Next turn is 3 mana to morph down. So we'll have 1 or 2 mana left over. I guess the trick is like this Trial of Ambition is never getting any better. There's a chance we top deck. No, there's a chance that we need that Lotus Petal to get like a Drana out a little bit earlier or get a Vigor out that we don't have a 3rd green for. What turned you off in original Kaladesh, and can Remastered fix it? Remastered will not fix it because Remastered will be best of 1. So Remastered will in fact ruin it. And that's why I'm not going to play it. Kaladesh in retrospect was fine. The vehicles were not. But in retrospect it was pretty okay. Oh, they are black. Okay. But best of 1 is why I'm not going to touch the format. So you really want to draw that card, eh? No. Just no. Not gonna happen. Grave Digger. So we could trade off here, buy back. Don't hate that. Let's come on in. Do they only put remastered sets in best of 1? Yup. Literally every single thing that is not the current set has always been best of 1 on Arena. They have never had best of 3 for anything other than the current set. So we trade here, that's fine. They draw a card at the end of their turn, and I think we just Gravedigger it back. Like, Cube has always been best of 1, Amonkhet Remastered was best of 1, Flashback drafts are best of 1, Weird drafts are best of 1. Gift of Paradise? Sure. I feel like they should be 5 colors. Copper Carapace. Okay. Okay, you got a 3/3 that can't block. Sure. I'll take 3. I don't think this is a race. Hey, Enoch Survivalist. Yeah, we're gonna morph you down. We're gonna morph you down for sure. You know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna morph you up. Actually, I want them to block with their Llanowar elves here. Yeah, attack first. I really want them to throw away that elf. Oh, they're not even going to do it. Wild. Wild. Okay. Let's see what else you're going to do here. They know what I have. Did they? Oh, we did play the Inoc last game, didn't we? Yeah, I'll take 3. It's still not a race. All right, let's get rid of that. Boop and boop. Get rid of that. No more drawn cards for you. Hey, we won. We got there. Play things post-combat? Never. You can't make me. You can't make me. All right, we got half our entry fee back. We got half our entry fee back. If we win the next one, we get all of our entry fee back. Oh, Magic Online prizes. I love them. We can probably get that battle going, eh? I think we're still on 1 stars. Let's get this battle going. See if we can get all the way through this map. Cayman Ag, MHBMK2, fighting here. Let's get into this match. And look at how quickly everything dropped down. Oh, I guess there's a whole bunch of people coming in here. It'll be just a little bit. What's our hand look like? Our hand looks good. Except for the fact that both of these are 3 drops. Yeah, we could probably be starting them a little bit earlier. But like, I have no way of paying. I don't see this window when it's not up. So I don't know how many people we have in or anything. There we go. Orcish Artillery with the most kills, Roller with the most assists, open those chests, Vajar with 3 archers and 3 flag bearers to Dragon Master. Let me collect that. Drop that down. Let's go and fight up here, because I want to get to this. Ooh, a gold chest. Let's go for the gold chest. Start that battle. Pop your unit down every 5 minutes, and we'll come back to that battle in a bit. Yeah, we're keeping this hand. Assume I'm already familiar with Slay the Spire. I am. It's a pretty fun game. Haven't played it in a very long time, but it's a pretty fun game. League closes 14th at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. my time? Well, I guess even 1 p.m. your time, it's still not going to really be enough for me to stream it next week. It's unfortunate. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe we just play this on 2. Oh, it was on my screen? Then yeah, it would be my time. You like Monster Train better? I have not given Monster Train a try, but I've seen people play it. Labyrinth Guardian. I remember you. You're a decent card. Crawl Warrior. Let's play a Crawl Warrior, shall we? If you're ever bored of streaming, you'd gladly watch me play SDS? Yeah, there's a lot of things that I might want to stream other than Magic sometimes. Kind of debating Star Wars Squadrons, to be honest. Now, do you have Vigilance or something? No? Okay. Just a regular old creature. But you're not an illusion. It has to be a spell that targets you? Sure, I'll take 2. Monster Train seems like a game that could perhaps be playable on the Halloween stream. Yeah, we'll see what we can fit in. Okay, what you got now? Seagate Oracle 1/3? Sure. And then what, you get 1 card off the top and the other goes to the bottom? Sure. Your Oculus Quest 2 shipped today? Nice. Nice. VR has been fun with Star Wars Squadrons, for sure. So I guess the question now is, like, do I drop the Ascension and get a counter on it? Or do I just drop a creature? Because then what's next turn? Next turn is, like, if I drop a creature, then next turn is the exact same question, except I could maybe get 2 counters on it. I guess it might be worthwhile just to get the counters going on the Ascension. Could play just Magic for 24 hours? Hell no. Hell no. Not a chance. Not a chance. That sounds like horrifying badness. Always yes. Always yield. Alright, so we're 1/7 of the way. All best of 1 too? No. You can click always yes now? You have been able to for quite a while. Like, quite a while. At least a year. Maybe 2. There's a lot of abilities that you can't, like in EDH and stuff. Huh, interesting. That sounds like something that I would not know anything about. So we take 3. Dragon Whelp, 2/3 with fire breathing, but it can only be activated. It can be activated as many times as you want, but if you do it more than 4, it dies. Sure. Good card's good. It's not amazing, but it's fine. It also stops us from attacking pretty decently. So I guess we are popping out a Grizzly. Hey, Dragon Whelp, how's it going? Such good timing. I'd prefer if you were on my side and not the opponent's side. Or does that mean that you're ghosting? Whelp gets a +1. Whelp gets a +1. Let me guess. Does Whelp get a +1? Or do you have a 3-drop? Wow! The Whelp punches the Grizzly. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Our opponent has established the board. I guess we can try to build up to a spider spawning at some point. We're in a bit of danger, yeah. Just a bit of danger. Just a touch of the old danger here. Well, I can get a counter. But we're in a lot of danger. Don't click that. I don't think .gif is a valid domain name. So I get the feeling we're chumping with that morph. Because we're taking 5 in the air, we're going to 4. That's something else, MHPMK too. Yup, I'm a chump. And you're 4 to flip up, right? Yeah. You remember when channelemmercool.com hosted say it with a virus? Yikes. Sadistic Hypnotist playable unlimited? I don't know what Sadistic Hypnotist is. I know I'm dead though. I know I'm super dead. And this is why I, like, just aggro curve out is a plan in this format. Flame shot. Ah, it only hits creatures. That's why they're hitting a creature and not me. Haha, you fool. I get to spider spawning. You fool. You fool! I can block your Dragon Whelp. Ha 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 ha! Got him! Is this getting him? I don't think it is. Though we can claim that we got him. Spider's your one weakness. Because, like, we still have to block the Labyrinth Guardian, too. Unfortunately. And it's, what, 7 mana to flashback? Spider in the corner of your room right now watching. Hopefully it's cheering for me. Welp. Time to put spiders in front of things. Throw them all under the dragon? I could have thrown them all under the dragon if they didn't have a pump spell. You know, if I wanted to play smart, but who the hell plays smart? Not me. That's for dang sure. Top deck a land and we get even more spiders. Now you're Embalm, not Eternalize, right? Yeah, you're Embalm. Yeah, no smarts here. So we chump Dragon Whelp. We bounce them off each other and we block here. Seems good. Top deck a land, get ourselves 3 spiders. Like with them on hopefully nothing, we're beginning to stabilize. Yeah, I will choose not to die. Fan of not dying. Form of the Dragon, last pack one, pick one. Time to be red deck, you guess. Was Form of the Dragon the good one or the bad one? We found the land. So what could we do here? We could get 2 counters on. So that puts us up to 4. We get 3 spiders. You're at 5. Shoot anything for 5 at upkeep. Yeah. I can't attack with Alley Strangler. Why? They just double block it, so then I get 4 spiders? I think I'm attacking in. Attack in, get up to 4. Alley Strangler. It's pretty good. Oh, they take it. They don't fall for my trap. My onboard trap. Or my in-graveyard trap, I suppose. Spiders! It's time for spiders. I'm really waiting for them to just, like, fireball me for 4 in the face or something. So I guess the question now again becomes, do I just triple block the Dragon Whelp? And I probably have to. They're gonna roast one of them. Alright, we are not triple blocking the Dragon Whelp. Fair enough. We'll put 1 under the Dragon Whelp and 1 in front of the Oracle. Ah, the Oracle's not coming in. 1 under the Whelp, and I guess I'll take 2. Just in the off chance that we can somehow get this to 7 counters and have a blocker for the Dragon Whelp. Shock in hand? No shock in hand. Alright, alright, alright. Still alive. That's a land that I don't want. The land that I don't want at all. So what do we got? Like block, so I could come in with Hoodie B. Let's get up to 5 counters, shall we? Unfortunately, we just ain't gonna win this one. Now, I thought we were dead a long time ago, but still think the end result's gonna be the same. Yeah, red source would be nice. Red source would have been lethal if they didn't have anything. Terminate, Seagate, Oracle, slam in 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yup! That would have been real good. Wait, was it lethal regardless? Was I just real dumb? They had one blocker up, it was just lethal regardless, right? It shows you that I have literally never played with this card. They would have blocked what? Hoodie B, and they would have taken 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. And they're at 12? They were at 15? Why are they at 12 right now? Oh, because they were at 15. So they would have taken 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. They would have gone to 2. Okay. They would have gone to 2. Serendipity. That's a good card. Yeah, I just saw the 12. I forgot that I did damage to them. Jesus, deck. All right. Too many lands. Too many lands. Here's this friggin' Carrion Feeder. I don't believe you. That card's good. Yike. Yike. I guess Ember Weaver can come in. Over like Alley Strangler. Let's try that out. Let's try this. Boy, playing with new cards. They're not new, they're all old, but playing with cards that are not Zendikar Rising, that's something. It doesn't block the dragon well, but it blocks it once. Forces them to pump. It's also it's a 2/3 for 3. It's good if they're playing removal, which all of your opponents are apparently decidedly not to. Yeah, so that's the thing, is there is a lot of removal in the format, but it's really in black. And there's only 2 black cards per pack, right? So I think the removal ends up being in like one person's deck. And then everybody else just doesn't really have it. Yikes. Just don't draw lands. Just don't draw lands. If we don't draw lands, this is amazing. And we can cycle that land and hope that it doesn't draw us a land. It's a good thing we don't have an emote complaining about lands. No 1-drop, I like it. I like it. Cycle. We're getting the cards in the right order. So like, where do I even play? I think this card's... If we don't play this on 1, I feel like this card's trash. Like, where am I playing this card? I'm not playing this card right now. I'm playing Crawl Warrior. And then I'm not playing it on turn 3, I'm playing Hoodie Bee. And then I'm not playing it on turn 4, I'm playing Alpine Grizzly. Why can't I cut? Oh, never mind, I am casting it right now. Oops. Oops. It's because I was looking at this card and I was like, well, I guess this is the best spot that I can play it, so let's play this swamp. Man, it requires such a different splitting of attention. I don't know why it shouldn't be that different. Carrion Feeder, best card in my hand ever. Play Baron Feeder on 4. What? Oh yeah, I could play it on 4. That's true. That's true. So their curve out deck is not curving out. So I guess we want a 4-2 that's always a 4-2? Play Grizzly, hella chonky. Hoodie B's hella chonky, but just every other turn. And so Carrion Feeder cannot block. What you got, friend? We Dragonauts? Sure. Well, we can attack into that with Grizzly pretty well. In for 4. It is a pretty good stab wound target. It does mean that it just chump blocks next turn though, right? But we still get another 2 damage out of it. We don't take any damage from it really. I am slightly torn between Hoodie Bee and stab wound, but I think I'm fine stabbing it. Take 2, haha. I guess it turns on a Carrion Feeder attack as well, depending on what they have. The art on stab wound is really something. Yeah. Dragon Whelp. Can I stab wound that instead? Please? 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 Alright, opponent. I guess we just don't attack. We just let them take 2. Because they're not going to take 4 and then they don't take 2, so we just let them take 2 here. Let's go with Hoodie Bee and Crawl. Yeah, we stopped attacking for the moment. When did they add Mystery Booster? Today. And it's gone next week. I really liked Mystery Booster when I played it in paper. This is still our first draft. It seems pretty good so far. It's enjoyable. It's different. It's a heck of a trip after having spent so much time on Zendikar Rising to suddenly be playing with different cards. But I think it's a good fun format. Race the Dragonish with the wound. Yeah, race-ish. It's not a great race. Like, they're going to deal... They can deal 5 a turn. And we're dealing 2 a turn. Dominus of Fealty. 4/4 flyer. Beginning of your upkeep, you may gain control of target permanent until end of turn. If you do, untap it and it gains haste. I don't like that. Has anyone gotten the 30-second Charmin video game ad? Yup. Get that frequently. So I think we're slamming in with everything that can deal 4 damage here. Can you be pumped up yet? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can be pumped up. Yeah, I think we're just going to slam in with everything. In? Just a casual all-flying board. Yup. So that way all of these things kill Dominus. Whelp only kills Grizzly. They're going to chump with we, but that's fine. Chump there, sure. Trade there, sure. Take 5, go to 6. Pretty okay by me. And then they're gonna steal what? My Hoodie B and deal 5 to me? Card that threatens every turn or something. It's pretty good. I've never seen it before. So they're gonna steal, I assume, Hoodie B. Now there's something weird about... No, there's nothing weird about exert and threatening, right? It's just about exert and mind controlling that's a little bit weird. They're going to take the Carrion Feeder. No? No? Hey, Magic Man, how's it going? Why would they take the Carrion Feeder? Direct Current. No, Hoodie B! Stop you from sacking targets later, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Roast? Oh. Shit. Okay, it wouldn't have been saved anyways. It was 5 damage. Alright, alright. Congrats, opponent. You had all the burn. All the burn. Let's not draw lands. Let's draw Spider Spawning. Spider Spawning one time. What do we get for Spider Spawning? 4? I would take 8 spiders. Guess that's why they tried to take the sacker. I mean, they could still have targeted my creatures after they attacked with them. Magic is a fun game with no flaws. A fun game in which every turn presents you with a lot of decisions. And that's the hallmark of a good game, where every turn you have a meaningful decision to make. Oh boy. Like there, I had to choose if I played that swamp or that forest. Wow. 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 They took my mountain. Wow. Wow. Cartouche. Five me good. Much. Wow. At least we're still like on a 4-turn clock here. I'm not 100% sure what we draw. Vigor, I guess. Spider Spawning's still going to be very good. Right into being. They're going to manifest a card? Sure. Manifest away. You got to manifest. And where's the other one go? Bottom? Okay. Card has been manifested. Just like when you're designing your game, if you just have a decision point every turn, you will create a game that will probably last the length of time as people will enjoy playing that game and all of those decisions that they get on every turn. This is still the first draft, yeah. This is the last game, I'm gonna say. Yeah, they can take any permanents. How's everybody doing today? Everybody else might be good. I'm getting my face punched in. That's what's happening to me. How are you going, Wingless Death? Taking 7. Taking 7. Don't think I'm gonna win this one. Taking 7. Taking 7. I can tap the mountain when they take it, but it's a threaten. Untap it, and it gains haste until end of turn. It's just like all the various active treasons. MTG must be doing something right to have the players that it has now. Magic's a fine game. I'm being hyperbolic when I do all of those discussions about how bad Magic is because of things like getting land screwed. But also don't discount how many players Magic has because of like addiction stuff. But the thing is also like randomness like this is much more fun when you're playing with friends, when you're playing with people, when there's a social aspect to it. When you rip that out and you just make it digital, then it is actually just a very bad game. Perfect. Perfect. I'm glad it took us 10 minutes for those 3 turns of us drawing lands. But hey, we got half of our entry feedback, which is awesome. I love Phantom prize payouts. Half of our entry feedback for going 1 and 2. So thanks for watching, YouTube. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Like I said, if you want to play Mystery Booster, you need to get on it now and play it because it is gone on the 14th. The time that the next draft replay goes up that you guys can watch, you'll probably have 1 day left. So thanks for watching. See you all next time.